Hi, my name is Yesenya Martinez, and I'm going to be doing the Kasley social health about why social health is very important and why is it the key of our happiness and lovely. So, I had a friend named Maya, and she's been recently going through a lot of things right now. And recently, she's gotten married, and with her amazing husband, that they moved over to a new city. And from there, she's been going through a lot of different things. Um, from starting there, her dad's been diagnosed with dementia, and that caused her a little bit of stress. With that, she's been wondering why she's been feeling this way. As even though her health's been amazing, like for example, she exercises a lot and she takes care of herself, to her mental health, of she went to a therapist once a week. She didn't know why she was going through this, so she went to her doctor, and from there, the doctor just told her what she already knew. So, what if I tell you that there's another reason why she was been going through this in her first place? I give you social health. Social health hasn't been seen in our vocabulary because it's not been mainstream, but social health is divided from physical mental health, aka the people who we talk to. The reason why I bring this up is because not a lot of people understand what social health is based about. But it's based about relationships and how, for example, with Maya, she's been going through of a lot and yet she hasn't been going out as much. When she moved in with her husband, that was the only person she was really talking to, really having a relationship with. And since then, she was being a stay-at-home wife with no kids, but yet she didn't have no interactions all day, and yet that made her stay in bed constantly and having sleepless nights about not knowing if she's going to be okay or not. So from there, that was the connection of she needs to go out with other people. So from this speech of Kasley Kislam, I took away that with social health, it is very vital for humans to talk to one another. Another reason why I picked this one out was because, for example, with Maya's story, I mean, I'd never been married before, so I don't really understand of moving to a new city or feeling alone. But yet, I understand that when I graduated, it was a whole new step of just understanding that life is different now. I'm not going to see the same people every single day. I mean, of course, I see my family, but sometimes, like, even then, it's very busy to the point where I leave the house and then I just come back feeling exhausted that I don't really have a conversation with them. Now, with my story, with mine, is that I was very alone at the time, and besides my family, I didn't really have an outside connection to even talk to anyone. But now, when I read the story, it gave me an opportunity to finally grow out my wings almost. And in a way, when I mean that, was that I opened myself up more. I started going to a church and I started meeting new people via connections or just learning by them or just saying hi and being very friendly. With school, I've been going and just saying hello to people or getting to know my teachers a little more, or even just understanding that um, just being friendly can open me up to new doors or new things in life. And with that, I also been taking that information of that this is something important that I have to learn, which is why I picked this one in particular. I heard of this speech before, and even though I wouldn't consider it a mainstream speech, I feel like it's important for everyone to learn because social health is a very vital thing that everyone needs to learn, and that it it has to be stuck with us because along with physical health and mental health, it's very important. That's why I chose this speech to talk with. So my name is Yesenia Martinez, and I'm going to be doing the historical video about Kasley and why social health is important.